So, the Checky Slayer versus the Lord and Savior of European Warcraft. Will he make it into his first big tournament, Imperius? And is ThomasG aware of the fact that a rifle push is coming?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted to ask as well. How in touch is ThomasG with the community? I mean, everyone who plays ladder kind of knows Imperius, and everyone who knows Imperius a little bit knows he goes Rifleman. Rifleman, 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 Rifleman. At least against Undead and Night Elf. We saw him tower an Orc player before, but here I'm gonna bet all my money and all my belongings that he's gonna be going for the so feared Rifleman. I don't know, are they feared? I guess they are, maybe from his hands. So, what's it gonna be for ThomasG? The Ancient of Warfare certainly at the green camp suggests that it's gonna be a Demon Hunter, so no Warden shenanigans for the old school player.
Yes, and I feel against the tower push with Rifleman, this is a good choice. Because, yeah, this is it. Demon Hunter first. Mana Burn is so good against the tower push. Yes, there's Brilliance Aura, but Mana Burn should be better if used correctly. So after this match in 15 to 20 minutes, we'll have the 9th player of the main qualifier. We already have 2 humans. It's Yaws and Hawk. Will Imperius join, or will we get the 5th Night Elf joining the likes of Watchifridge, Foggy, Sonic, and Ruden? That would be ThomasG from Denmark.
A player's forces are under attack.
And I guess on paper, throughout their career, ThomasG the better player. Maybe you could say that. I mean, Imperius's strats are kind of cheesy. They're all in. You know what's coming. He only does that one thing. That's a cheese. But if you don't really know how to deal with it, it's a pretty tough one to fend off. I saw Happy as well losing to his Rifleman stuff on Happy's stream because he just, didn't expect it. He was like, "What the hell is happening? These are Riflemen with towers in my base. I'm undead."
Yeah, but he got his revenge in a Jera Cup.
Yep, that's true. When he knew what was going on, he was able to beat it. But does ThomasG? Does he know?
That's the big question. Demon Hunter is coming in. He found the Claws of Attack +6. Nice early damage boost for the Demon Hunter. Not level 2 though, no evasion. And he will get the full damage of the 2 Water Elementals. Imperius with a safe creep as well. Not going for the Merc Camp right away. Or whatever else there is for opportunities. No double green spot most likely to get level 2. No tech from ThomasG just yet. A little harassed by Imperius. The Ancient of War is hurt.
A player's
and needs to eat a tree, but he's still producing. And there's the tech from Imperius. When will we see the Blacksmith? Or does he mix up his game for important games? Tier 2 tech by ThomasG as well.
I don't think he's gonna ever be going for anything else. Actually, though, Imperius did play a fast expansion once against me on ladder.
Ooh.
And it failed horribly. So I think he's really uncomfortable with that style, but he did do it once.
But we see the Blacksmith in the base.
Yeah.
And he shows a good map presence here. He's not creeping to level 2. He's harassing to a degree, keeping the Demon Hunter busy, who is still only level 1. And that's not what you want, especially on Echo Isles, where it's so easy to level up.
Yeah, but without the Merc Camp and without Ancient of Wars in position, it's kind of tough for the Night Elf to find something. And he wants to keep the Ancient of War at home. Maybe he is aware of the aggression potential and doesn't want to move out that Ancient of War.
Imperius is getting ready for more units here. 2 farms and the shop in the base. He's not forgetting anything just yet. The Footman trying to steal the green camp. It would be nice, but he's losing a Footman over it. Gets the Null though. Crawling up to level 3. Loses the Water Elemental as well. And that is finally level 2 with evasion. Makes things so much easier.
And now the Boots of Speed. These Footmen are going to have a hard time. This one will definitely be run down. Is he going to be able to deny himself? Would love to get it, but no, too much damage.
From the demon, of course. We have a Hunter's Hall, which is pretty much in time. You can get the second hero first and then build the lores. But of course, we never know. Rifleman is coming for Imperius, or are coming, of course, we want to see more. We mentioned it often in this stream. Once you get like 3 to 4 bears, the push is basically defended. But Imperius will play it until the last drop of blood is shed. Naga second, obviously. Doesn't care too much about the mana burn, so it's a good thing against the Demon Hunter because the orb only needs very few mana points.
Yep, and also for the focus on the bears, very nice. And if all those bears are slowed, even though they're very, very strong, if they can't reach your army, suddenly they are much more easily dealt with. Alright, if this ogre goes towards the human, it seems like it's gonna be very nice for him. Of course, this is a pretty significant power spike. We have the second hero out for the human already. And ThomasG, does he have it? Oh, he has the panda as well, never mind. Okay, but the panda level 1, we all know it, we've been saying it many a time. Not that strong, you want him on level 3. Is he gonna have the time? The Ancient of War is only now moving downward to the Merc camp. This is a little bit slow. This should have been faster, honestly.
Yeah, this is slow and this is bad against what's to come. Because, yeah, the tower push is coming and oh my god, Potion of Greater Mana. A lot of Water Elementals coming. With the Brilliance Aura together, there's gonna be 3 Water Elementals extra. Depending on how good
coming,
the mana burns are, of course.
And the Long Rifles upgrade. Yeah, that's a big thing about the mana pot. Like, against mana burn, it might not be the greatest item because you can't make totally use of it, and that's why he sells it. I've seen Imperius selling many items. When he goes for those pushes, he wants lots of heal scrolls and invulns, and he tries to get rid of everything else basically in favor of gold, and unless it's an amazing item.
Demon Hunter still with the claws and the boots, trying to get away, but they're slow and the frost orb working against him. Mana burn on that Sork, so he gets rid of slow and gets rid of the damage that is hurting him in the back. Pen and Brewmaster with the claws plus 9. The Demon Hunter will be very happy about this. Tier 3 has started, he will be very close to level 3, so he found what he wanted to find here.
Player's forces are under attack.
Level 3 for the Archmage as well.
Yeah, that's gonna be very important, of course. Question is, does he flick the switch right now and go for the aggression, or does he keep on creeping a little more? I feel like giving the opponent more time and creeping up isn't only gonna be bad for you in the long run. But I know he also wants to usually hit with a 2-0 attack upgrade timing. And he's not even 1-0 yet, so I think ThomasG is being given more time here. And yeah, he has level 3 Panda now, and look how hurt everything is, man.
He would love to
level
have
3
reached
demon. Level 3 demon isn't too far away either, if he solo creeps the Murlocs with him.
Possible. The Panda's level 3, and that's the most important thing, I guess. But there's breakers coming for Imperius. That he's waiting so long for this push to happen is really uncommon, I guess. Adept upgrade for the bears in the works, tier 3 halfway done, and then yeah, he is not creeping solo this Murloc spot. What item did he get? Swapping over the claws, it is. I can't pick on it.
It's Gloves of Haste, man. This Demon Hunter is gonna be really powerful.
Yeah, plus 20 with the orb. Imperius is going at the marketplace. There's not too much in there. He just sells stuff.
And he keeps the ring, interestingly. And it buys nothing. He has no heal scrolls here.
This push is coming with 59 food. This is what you want. 46 for ThomasG. Imperius on its way into the main qualifier, question mark. We're gonna see in a few minutes when this fight is over and the dust has settled. He wants to go in for detonates, but he doesn't really find the casters here. Engine of War is in, but it's under heavy pressure. A lot of Riflemen here. No items to use. So he has 7 Riflemen. Oh, the Demon Hunter is losing a lot of HP and has to get out immediately. Panda with a lot of
staff. No staff and no orb.
He's on tier 3 just now. Master upgrade is coming. He's buying some time. Imperius is retreating because all his workers are hurt.
By the way, did you see he really wanted to focus out that one breaker so that Reju couldn't be stolen? But I think the breaker survived, did it? I'm not sure.
Nope. The breaker is gone.
Alright, so the first push has been held, and that's usually the most powerful one.
Yeah.
The Demon Hunter only inches away from level 3 with plus 20 damage. And now Imperius going towards the merchant. He wants to get some heal scrolls or invulns or both.
Lightning shield is nice sometimes. Has to use a dispel, but he sells everything. It's now a heal scroll. 2-0 on the Rifleman, as you mentioned. This is very important. Level 3 now on the Demon. And here we go, into the base of Imperius. Denmark versus Russia, 1 slot is up for grabs. 2 bears in master form now. 4 dryads actually, but 4 archers as well. The shop is gone, so no breakers anymore. And he really focuses on keeping the reju on himself. And there was a nice little go, surgical, eliminating the shop, eliminating the possibility of breakers. And I think this was definitely worth it. No expansion, of course, he's gonna scout for it. Maybe he can steal the creep spot, but that's exactly what Imperius is doing here with a bigger creep spot.
But I think ThomasG is in a great position this game. Like, he's getting towards the late game. He has resources stacked up, he's at 50 supply. He might even be starting to deny his archers here as they're not as valuable anymore, but I guess he's still fearing a push coming, so he doesn't really want to get rid of any units. And Imperius is coming from the south. He found the Pendant of Energy, amazing item, 570 mana points on the Naga, 63 supply as well.
Level 2 Fork Lightning it is. That's a lot of damage against bears. Heal scroll now for ThomasG as well. No Invo Potion. And he uses the town ball because he sees the push coming. Good position for Imperius here in between the trees.
And I wonder, was that a mistake from ThomasG not going into upkeep? He should have expected most likely another push to be hitting. But he only has still 2 bears still.
First Breath of Fire is hitting hard, but the Demon Hunter so low on HP. The focus is hitting really good, and the bears, they're all piled up. ThomasG is throwing this game away as it feels. Only 45 food. Next Breath of Fire, but it's not doing too much. The Fork Lightning hits the archers. That's also not too much damage. He's trying to get out with a hero focus. Demon Hunter has to carry him up now, but nice little reposition by Imperius, saving that one Breath of Fire almost into nowhere. He wants the hero kill, but he's not getting it. Forces the town portal though, getting himself some time to get back into this game, but the losses for Denmark are hard and heavy.
Oh man, without that TP, I think that game may have been over. Couldn't he have run away? I guess there's boots on the demon and the dryad slow maybe. But he TP'd out fairly early. Is he gonna expand behind this? No, he doesn't have the resources.
Man, no workers attached to this army. Both players used their heal scrolls. Imperius going for the gamble here for the Tome of Experience. Level 4 on the Naga, level 2 on the Orb. Tome of Intelligence it is, more damage, more mana points. Echo Alt is almost entirely crapped, and it's big that Imperius stole this turtle spot because ThomasG can't get it now, and he gets the second one. This is a lot of experience for the human player.
And still archers in the army of ThomasG. 6 archers, and archers are horrendously bad against Rifleman. So are dryads, by the way. So ThomasG's army is really, really weak. He's relying only on his heroes, basically.
Yeah.
When there is actually a possibility for him to transition into bears. The reason why bears are not the perfect answer to basically everything human has is sorceresses. But Imperius usually only goes for 2 sorceresses max, so it's not infinite slow. So I think a lot of bears would be a good choice. I don't know if Imperius would react accordingly to this, but to the current army, mass bears is the best answer, not, you know, dryads and archers.
He's breaking upkeep now. ThomasG is 57 food, and Imperius is getting ready for the 3rd push. They say all good things come in 3s. Will this go for Imperius as well? He has a pair of Vitality, which is nice against the hero focus, but he's selling everything once again to get another heal scroll, but that's going to take some time. He is an upkeep. How much gold is left here? 5,100, so they can go on like this for quite some time. Still no expansion for ThomasG on top of things. Mark of the Claw upgrade in a weird timing, I guess. 2nd shop. Oh no, he lost the 1st shop. So he's rebuilding it. There's a staff, but only 1.
And no invulns on ThomasG's heroes or anti-magic potion. I don't even think the anti-magic is too good because I think there's always adept on the priests. Yes, there is. So there's the dispel ability. And only 1 staff as well. I think ThomasG is not adjusting as well as he should be against Imperius.
There's 2 heal scrolls now. This time the Bears are in a way better position. The Pendant Brewmaster with a big Breath of Fire and Drunken Ace. The casters are up front. That was a position mistake by Imperius. First heal scroll has been used. The second one is about to come since the next Breath of Fire is not too far away. Oh, where is it? There we go, double kill, and everything is hurt. Second heal scroll is coming. Danish Dynamite on the way forward. The Bears are crawling through the casters. Everything is slowed though. Can he turn this fight around? Next Breath of Fire, no heal scrolls anymore.
But once those slows run out, it's gonna be curtains, I think, for Imperius. There's only a single slow remaining. Scratch that, no more slow remaining, and Imperius pulls the town portal. Tries to get out of here with as much as he can, but suddenly only 49 supply remaining, and ThomasG still sitting pretty at 62. I think the push potential has just been broken.
Yeah, this might have been the game and the qualifier for Imperius, but yeah, there was a little miss macro, whatever. He sent the peasants in way too late. They were only halfway across the map when the fight ended. Usually you want them as meat shield, and that's why the Bears were able to get to the to the Rifleman, dealing enormous damage to them, as well as the Panda and Brewmaster. And there's no breakers at all. He didn't rebuild the shop. Imperius is getting rid of some workers. He doesn't need the lumber anymore here. So
I think Imperius had a decent chance to win this game, and that was with the second push. When there was only 2 Bears, they were easily gotten rid of. The Fog Lightning was hitting the archers really hard, but then he TP'd out with an Archmage that was kind of low. I think if he had an invul in that second push, he could have won that game. But when there's no invul on the heroes, there's always the opportunity to go for the Archmage. With the Boots of Speed, you can hunt him down fairly easily, because again, there's only so few sorceresses. There's not enough slow. Now he's going for more. Now he has 4 sorceresses. Now he's going for Adept. But I think now it's too late.
Seems to be too late, yeah. 66 food versus 50. Imperius now up in economy because no upkeep. Can he get the better of it? He will not get the heal scrolls. Oh, there are none. But there's an Invo Potion up for grabs for the Panda or the Demon Hunter. There is a heal scroll, he just bought it, but there's none for Imperius. There's 0 items here for the human.
Yeah, and Echo Isles, by the way, only 1 shop, so
True that.
this is a tough position. This is almost an unwinnable position. He's summoning water elementals here. Is this gonna be some invisible water elemental harass?
You can't do too much with them against Night Elf. Maybe he just saw how far away ThomasG is from his base, so I don't really know why he's doing that. ThomasG waiting for the second heal scroll here, and he's gonna get it right on time.
I think he's grasping at straws here. Obviously, this game is all but lost, but maybe there's a way. And if there's maybe a way, then Imperius wants to clutch it, because getting into the WCA main event, I guess, qualifier main event, would be quite the achievement in and of itself. But getting through ThomasG, who is up at 70 supply now, sitting confidently in the middle of the map. Oh, he's going for Invisible Naga to buy some items at the shop. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool, but the shop is entirely empty except this one
player's
Invo
forces
Potion.
are
And I
under
think,
attack.
oh no, the Demon Hunter's not waiting for it. What's he doing there? Naga could steal it, but then of course she will be exposed. But there's no dust on the other side.
If he buys something, he's gonna buy
yeah,
dust
sure,
as well,
yeah.
probably.
But he's not doing that. What is ThomasG waiting for? He gives Imperius a lot of time. And now he's back to 64 food. Still no breakers. Still, there's only, 2 workers left to call to arms. So once again, there's not gonna be a meat shield in front of the Rifleman. But this time, as you mentioned, 5 sorceresses. Kiting is key for Imperius.
Yeah, but it's not like there is mortar teams here, so that the Dryads will splatter apart. The Riflemen can't reach the Dryads, because if they go forward, they're gonna be clubbed to pieces by the Bears, and obviously they have to be kiting backwards constantly. But I think if he gets to a really critical mass of Riflemen, maybe let's say 12 or something, Then, with good micro, he can snipe out one bear after the other, possibly. But he needs heal scrolls against the constant breaths of fire, and he has 0. He has nothing at all in his inventory.
ThomasG does a good job occupying this spot in front of the marketplace, the Goblin Merchant. Imperius is coming in. The first defense upgrade is about to be finished, and 2 heal scrolls, as you mentioned, versus 0. Here we go. Final fight of this game, maybe? We're about to see. Fork Lightning is hitting a lot of bears, lots of slow coming in, but Dispel on everything. He's finding the targets, he's finding the place to stand his bears in. Breath of Fire is hitting a lot, but 2 bears already dead. Fork Lightning did a good job. The Naga is hurt, though, in a very weird position. Imperius at 70 food, 64 for ThomasG, but the Breath of Fire once again brilliantly played by the Danish player. And Imperius is losing.
And it was painful before, and he only needs one more kill for level 5 on the Panda. And that's when the fun really begins. The double kill from the level 2 Breath gets rid of 2 Riflemen, and that is his level 5. And yeah, he doesn't care about the slow, he's just walking forward. Where's the damage, he's asking. The Fog Lightning actually providing quite a bit, but is it enough? It's the question. Wait, there's no TP here. There is no TP on ThomasG's side. Might the hero kill be the answer?
He's moving back in. What? Oh, there's the staff. Alright, he wanted to be in range, and now the Archmage in this cast. No Dispel from the Dryads, not fast enough. But if this Archmage falls, of course, that's gonna be the end for Imperius. Another Invis cast. The Sources has to pay for it. 74 versus 49. There's no militia to call, basically, except the gold one. 700 gold remaining. He's hiding in his base, and ThomasG does not want to break here. But the Panda level 5 is really, 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 really good. He's going to the shop again. There's a heal scroll. He has the gold for it. He has the item slot for it. And that should be the final nail in the coffin of Imperius' WCA dreams.
Yeah, probably. The Naga Invis trying to make her way over again, but I think there's nothing left. No, there should be another heal scroll. But is one heal scroll going to be enough, Neo, against a level 5 Panda?
Hard to say. And there's no staff. Well, he can't buy the staff and get back. I think he has to get it. Here's the heal scroll. And the staff and the invul. He's scouting for an expansion. There is none. Of course, he can walk over with the Tree of Eternity. Here comes ThomasG. Getting the altar first. Breath of Fire once again. Hitting good. Has to heal against this. Where's the Naga? Still no staff. Is Imperius overwhelmed with what's going on here? He's forgetting his Naga in the bottom left of the map. There was the staff. Now she's here. But the Siege Bear's in full effect. The Druid of the Claw with Raw next Breath of Fire. He's killing so much HP with it. The barracks is gone. No more Riflemen. No more reinforcements except for the casters. He's calling to arms. There's nothing in his main anymore. Next Breath of Fire. They're all piled up perfectly for this hero, for this area of effect. Almost level 5 on the Demon Hunter. Not close to ultimates though, but the bears are doing an amazing job. There is the level 5. Next Breath of Fire is killing 2 units. The final heal scroll has been used. One more Invo Potion. Demon Hunter is kinda low though, but the damage is not enough. Definitely 31 versus 80. The bears are crawling forward. The Archmage falls! And that's it! Imperius is out! ThomasG, the 9th player in the grand final, in the main qualifier.
Alright, congrats ThomasG, the first one to come out of this open qualifier. After this game, man, I would have liked to have a chart, like in Dota, for most damage dealt. That Panda, the damage must have been ridiculous. Man, he got so many breaths out. It was looking a little touch and go there for a time. I again say that second push, I think he had a chance to win that. Only 2 bears. ThomasG, he took a while to adjust. He almost fell to this Rifleman push. But in the end, you know, you make enough bears and you play well enough and then, yeah.
True that.
Win.
The